Greetings, everyone. An enticing showdown here on 2K Sports. We're so glad you could join us. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Paul. Buck Williams is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Worthy. And it's Jordan in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, they've got O'Neal. Williamson out there with Edwards. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Maxey in at the point. Well, Greg, I, for one, am excited to see this game. We've got Chris Paul and Bob McAdoo out there on the same side.
And these guys, both superstars with the Clippers franchise. Now, McAdoo played for him when the team was still in Buffalo and in that Eastern Conference, but all the records are in the same file in the history books.
Yeah, there you go. You're right. See, fans, you tune into a broadcast, and you may even catch a history lesson from my good friend, the great Greg Anthony.
I do my best to educate the fans.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Paul passes to Worthy. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Shaq in the high post. He's against McAdoo. Deep 2 from Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Pass to Jordan. Now, here's Worthy. Edwards defending. Paul for 3. Paul missing again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hero against Worthy. Maxey kicks to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Williamson missing. A slow start for Charlotte in this one. It's a 5-point game.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Williams with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Charlotte making a switch here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Worthy dishes to McAdoo. Here's Paul. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Look, Paul has never been bashful about trying his luck inside. His confidence is just so impressive.
Wall against Edwards. The kick out to O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. And here's Maxey outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Stolen by Hero. The rejection by Paul.
Well, that's an incredible defensive effort there by him. He just erased that shot.
Here's Shaq. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Paul. And the layup is good. He has 6.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Maxey into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Incredible the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Tucker the pass to Jordan. Paul outside. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Maxey against Paul. Outside, Beal. And he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Once Beal gets going on the bounce, it's almost an automatic 2-point.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Pass to McAdoo. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Hero. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Here's the teardrop. Boston grabs the miss. O'Neal drives in. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And here is Beal following the three-pointer by John Wall. And he's good on the three ball.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
And Wall kicks to Hudson. Back to Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Bucket is good. Edwards got 5.
I like his focus in the paint. He didn't want to waste a high-value opportunity.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Ball against Wall. Six on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Williams. And it's blocked.
Shutting him down right at the rim. What a spot.
Beal against Davis. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Here's Hudson. Great tee that time from Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that's what you want to see. When you work the ball inside, good things happen.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Beal. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Paul. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Worthy.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
And Beal puts up a deep 3. Worthy pulls it in.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
No good from Hudson. Los Angeles leading by 11. The drive by Williamson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good luck guarding Zion when he's attacking. He is a force.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Here's Hudson. No scoring in this one. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Jordan, and Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Kicks it out to Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Paul outside. Lets it go with a three. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Now here's Williamson. Hero with the screen on Paul. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Beal the pass to Hero. Williamson outside. Pass to Leslie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
Jordan on the drive. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Kicks it out to Hero. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Setting the 4 for the Hornets. Buck Williams is out there with Worthy. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's McAdoo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, Hero. He has 5.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Maxey against Paul. Outside Jordan. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Hero. Williamson kicks to Hero. And he dunks it down.
Oh, put that man in the dunk contest.
Charlotte trails by 15. Paul surveying the floor. That doesn't go either for Jordan. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. O'Neal is doubled. And here's Maxey outside. And here are the Hornets now. To the paint. And stolen by Williamson. O'Neal misses.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
To the inside, here's McAdoo, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
That one falls. Maxey's got 9.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9.
Well, playing his role to perfection. using his size to control the glass for his team. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wall's checked in. For Los Angeles, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Maxey passes to O'Neal. Now here's Edwards. Maxey on the wing. Tips it. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 18. And a wide open look for Jordan. No good on the triple. There's a minute 47 left in the third. O'Neal. O'Neal is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now, here's Worthy. He has yet to score. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Maxey kicks to Hero. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Worthy. Here's Wall, guarded by O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beal dishes to Paul. Pass to Boston. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Yeah, this isn't a go-to area for Boston, but she has showed real growth from the three-point line.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is Los Angeles now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Hudson against Edwards. Takes it inside and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hero passes to Leslie over Hudson. Rebounded by Hudson. And so here's Charlotte. Here's Tucker. Off with the layup. Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hero. Outside for Beal. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Hero. Rejected by Hero.
Tracking that ball all the way.
Oh, man!
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Here's Jordan. Rejected by Hero. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the three. And so here's Charlotte. Outside, Wall. Williams kicks to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. No good on the shot.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Ball outside. Outside, Hero. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
Go basket.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So both teams changing it up here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Boston. Back to Paul. Adebayo against Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Buck Williams.
Well, at the rate Adebayo scores, it's hard not to fall for that.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Here's Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Paul against Hero. Paul passes to Williams. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Williams is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Adebayo passes to Boston. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Inside, here's Boston. That shot off. Jordan with some nice D. And it's Worthy in the corner. Down low, it's stolen by Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Grant outside. Pass to Boston. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow, not messing around. No need for finesse when you can just throw it down.
Stolen by Hero. And that one is hammered home.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
The kick out to Worthy. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that.
9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. The stage is set. The fans are buzzing. And two teams ready to go. We'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against Los Angeles. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Edwards. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Howard. And it's Frazier in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Zion Williamson is out there with Edwards. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Hero in at the 2. Hero against Wilkins. From deep, Maxey. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Los Angeles. Hero with it. Wilkins picks him up. Maxey kicks to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
The defender got fooled there by Hero. He puts him off balance and able to draw the foul.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's stolen by Aminu. Pass to Carter. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Maxey. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
I like the way Carter Jr. plays. He gives you the size, and he gives you the toughness.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Back to Maxey. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 6. There's Williamson with the 3. Wilkins grabs the miss. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Edwards drives in. O'Neal inside. Working on Wilkins. Outside, Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Frazier against Maxey. Here's Wilkins. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hero on the wing. Edwards defending.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here is Hero. He has 6. It's stolen by Frazier. Here we go, one-on-one. Aminu with it. Now defended by Williamson. Wilkins kicks to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Frazier. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hero. Maxey in the corner. Stolen by Wilkins. Inside, Edwards. Great D that time from Hero.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Free. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And the 3 off target. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They trail by 1. Kessler with the bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now here's Paul. And Boston has it in the corner. Out to Edwards. Hero from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 9.
Yeah, he's so skilled at attacking at a moment's notice. Hero goes straight into his shot.
3-second difference between shot clock and gameplay. Here's World B free. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Leslie. And here is Paul. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output. The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Austin the pass to Beal. Fires the 3. Favors with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Free. And Wilkins now top of the key. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And what a pass from her right there. You love seeing this kind of team.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Atlanta making a switch here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Paul kicks to Leslie. Beal deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
The Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Free. Beal with the steal. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. A nice shot by Leslie. Here's Free. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
Did enough down low to force the defender into a foul. Nice work inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Edwards passes to Leslie. 6 to shoot. Paul for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
And the basket by Edwards.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wilkins outside. Pass to Favors. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards against Wilkins. Edwards at full speed. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Williamson outside. Aminu against Beal. Leslie dishes to Williamson. Buries it from 3-point range. Williamson's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you'd like to see Williamson be able to take that 3 more often, but he's got to shoot it better.
Well, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq's checked in for Leslie. Earl comes in for Bradley Beal. And Maxey subbed in for Paul. Then for the Hawks, Howard comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Frazier in for Free. So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Edwards is out there with Frazier. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Howard in at the center position.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Aminu, the pass to Wilkins. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Shaq kicks to Williamson. Kicks it out to Maxey. Williamson, the pass to Edwards. Hero from long range. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We got Anthony Edwards. Zion Williamson is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Hero kicks to Williamson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Howard, the pass to Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Maxey with the ball for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Maxey. Slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Outside Edwards. Aminu against Williamson. Aminu misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Edwards with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Outside Wilkins. Here's Frazier. Pass to Howard. Outside Wilkins. Edwards with the block.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball plays.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 4 on the clock. Here's Wilkins. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Wilkins has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Edwards. No good with the layup.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Edwards against Frazier. Pass to Aminu. Here's Wilkins. Puts up a 3, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Maxey into the lane, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
The Atlanta trails by 12. Frazier kicks to Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. The Hawks again can't hit. And here is Los Angeles now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Drops in the tray. Heroes got 14 points.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Aminu. And Aminu slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Maxey kicks to Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Outside Edwards. Stolen by Hero. Kicks it out to Maxey. Out to the right wing. Here's Boston. The Atlanta trails by 12. Pass to Frazier. And stolen by Maxey. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. And so a three-point opportunity for her.
And even though Boston has improved her range over the years, her bread and butter is wearing down smaller opponents in the paint. A skilled big.
Free against Maxey. World beat Free gets the bucket. Free's got his second basket of the game.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Boston. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles leads by 13. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
It's Hero with the drive.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Edwards. It's good from about 19 feet. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 11. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Leslie. There's the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, when she's got some momentum behind her, watch out, because she can and will throw it down.
And here's Edwards from the arc, and the three ball is good.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Paul outside. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Los Angeles with some changes. Shaq is checked in for Leslie. Edwards comes in for Beal. And Maxey subbed in for Paul. Then for the Hawks.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk. Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
So with Wilkins on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Howard. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Edwards in at the 2-guard spot. Maxey attacking. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Incredible the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Edwards against Hero. Right side, Edwards. O'Neal there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. And that one falls.
That was all drive from Williamson. He wanted it and got it.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Beyond the arc. Edwards puts in the 3.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Whoa! Nice. And there's the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Wilkins with it. Picked up by Hero. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. O'Neal against Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Howard with the screen on Maxey. It's deflected. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now Hero keeps it alive. O'Neal. The second chance shot is good.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Wilkins against Edwards. Off the glass.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Williamson from outside. Not going to go.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
He hits both from the stripe. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Outside Edwards. Now Williamson. And sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Wilkins against Hero. O'Neal. Maxey fires. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Wallace. Then there's Dunn. Then it's Herbert Jones. And it's Wallace in at the 3, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, Williamson out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Maxey. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Edwards. Outside, O'Neal. Over in the corner, Hero drills the three-pointer.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter in this league. Hero can really do damage from there.
Wallace outside. Jones kicks to Wallace. Dunn outside. Wallace with a screen for Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Hero.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by Jones. The drive by Williamson. And he gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Dunn. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now, Hero kicks it out to Williamson. Edwards with the screen for Williamson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. O'Neal, no good.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
No one covering.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for L.A. O'Neal a screen on Wallace. Here's Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's crafty in the two-man game. Hero getting the space he needs.
Dunn up top. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, this is the beauty of a high-intensity drive. Defenders will struggle to stop you without fouling.
And so Dunn nails both of them. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Check his screen on Wallace. Launches it. Cousins pulls it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 6.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here's Maxey driving to the basket.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight reel effort there by Maxey.
Jones looking for an opening. Lays it up off the glass. 1:31 left here in the opening quarter. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their communities.
And the rejection by Cousins.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Cousins is a legitimate shot-blocking threat, using that reach to deter shots.
Now, here's Dunn. 6 points for him.
Big-time rim protection. She has a great sense of how to position herself on defense.
Shot clock at 2.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Wallace. Pass to Dunn. Back to Wallace, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Keenan. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Ball from deep three-point land. No good on the quick three. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Dunn kicks to Malone. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. Tries to hit him. The rejection by Paul. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here is Edwards. Still scoreless. The shot by Paul, no good. Here's Keenan. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Beal with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Leslie can't hit. Dunn outside. Edwards brings the double team. Out left to the wing. Ball against Dunn. Good on the shot. Dunn's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Williamson. Out to Edwards. Here's Leslie. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Well, if she gets that look from deep, she's going to take it, and normally she's going to make it.
Here's Dunn. 8 points for him. They double him with Williamson. Wallace kicks to Dunn. McGinnis with the screen on Hero. Clock at 6. Pass to Wallace. It's deflected.
Great defense. He was having none of that protecting the paint.
Los Angeles trails by 5. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, he's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last. Now here's Dunn. Outside Malone. Dunn sets a screen for Malone. To the right side. Cousins, the pass to McGinnis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Leslie, and here is Beal. There's Hero with the three. He can't hit that time. High post Cousins. Nothing on the board.
This is what separates Cousins from other guys his size. He is highly skilled.
There's Anthony Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive bucket. Wasn't letting anyone stop it.
Malone against Beal. Down low. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, and the long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Los Angeles. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Edwards. We've got Person. Malone is out there with Dunn. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Wallace in at the small forward position. Pass to Malone. He drains the quick shot.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now, here's Maxey. Adebayo kicks to Beal. The kick out to Adebayo. Back to Beal. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss. Hero's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Dunn. Beal with the block.
Look at that rim protection. He just erased that shot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Will, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
Malone's shot good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Hero. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Edwards is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Williamson outside. Driving inside. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Williamson's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside, Jones. And they pick up 2. Jones has got 4 this quarter. Los Angeles trails by 6. Shaq with a screen on Jones. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wallace. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Wallace has got 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 6. Maxey kicks to Williamson. Over in the corner, Hero. Outside, Maxey, just 4 to shoot. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Outside, Jones. Back Back to Dunn. And stolen by Maxey. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Out to Edwards. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And stolen by Dunn.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Wallace outside. Outside, Jones. Dunn looking over the floor. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Cousins. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Maxey against Dunn. Over to the wing. Here's Cousins, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Outside, Hero. For the tie. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Wallace finds Dunn to the inside. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Kicks it out to Maxey. Boston. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wallace down low. Defended by Boston. Los Angeles trails by 4 and stolen by Wallace. Cousins, no one around him from outside off the mark. Edwards against Jones. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Maxey with the block. Bangs with the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last. 5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Malone. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hero with it. Driving in, and he slams that one down.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Yeah, guys, they've shown a ton of character in making this comeback. Now they've got to finish the job.
Here's McGinnis. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Hero. Williamson from long range. The three-pointer is right on target. And Los Angeles leads by 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And boy, it just seems like they are blocking everything. All throughout this game, they have just wreaked havoc defensively.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Ball finds Hero. Knocked loose. Paul passes to Beal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
O'Neal's check in for Los Angeles.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Dunn is out there with Jones. Then it's Wallace. Then it's McGinnis. And it's Keenan in at the 4 spot. And it's good for 2.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Edwards has come in for Beal. And Maxey subbed in for Paul. Edwards dishes to Williamson. Out to Edwards. There's the drive. That one, no good. Nice D from Cousins. On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Williamson. Hero against Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Cousins with a screen on Maxey. Lets loose a 3. It's off. And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. O'Neal fires. Hero. No good from 3.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Cousins inside. O'Neal's there. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Yeah, and Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Well, those points meant a little bit more.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. O'Neal is screen on Jones. Now O'Neal. O'Neal showing no mercy.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Ooh, what a move! What a move!
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on the defense.
And the call will be against Gerald Wallace. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Maxey. Now O'Neal. Now Hero from deep. Drained from outside.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And stolen by Maxey. Stolen by Jones. And the 3 misses.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Cousins inside, defended by Shaq. No good there. Edwards. And down goes the 3.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Hero there for the rebound. Edwards looking it over. Williamson fires. Off target from outside. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more.
Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Stoudemire. Tracy McGrady is out there with Arenas. Then it's Robinson, and it's Carter in at the small forward.
Here we go.
And for Los Angeles, we've got Dominic Wilkins. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Edwards. The kick out to O'Neal. It's Wilkins on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. Stoudemire dishes to McGrady. Second chance effort, and it's Robinson with the bucket inside.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Wilkins can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Carter kicks to Robinson. Carter looking around. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Pass to Edwards. Wilkins outside. Outside, Hero. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Hero against Arenas. Robinson kicks to Stoudemire. Outside for Arenas. Shot clock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
It's good.
Oh, he looked ready for the contact and just powered it through.
And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Arenas. Stoudemire outside. And here's Arenas. Good on the bucket. Arenas has got his second basket.
And just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
It's Hero with the drive. Edwards passes to O'Neal. It's Wilkins on the wing. 1:56 left here in the first quarter. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Maxey. Back to Arenas. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Arenas has got 7 points in the game.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Now, Hero driving the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Here's Reese, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Not afraid to get those tough baskets. Reese embodies that gritty mentality.
And Orlando making a change here. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't made one yet. O'Neal outside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The shot's good from Simons.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And it goes down 2 points.
Nice speed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. A three-pointer off the mark. It's deflected. Richmond with the steal. Puts up a deep three. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Magic up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Maxey kicks to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Orlando leading by 6. Richmond outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Maxey against Simons. Maxey passes to Beal. Launches from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Count that one.
Strong work in close. I like it when he goes up with confidence.
Maxey passes to Wilkins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Carter. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 5. And Anthony Simons got his teeth under Damian Lillard. And C.J. McCollum, Stan. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Maxey against Simons. Williamson right side. Clock at 6. Here's Wilkins. Orlando grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Wilkins. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Maxey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey against Simons. Pass to McGrady. All sorts of time. And again, it's Orlando converting. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Maxey attacking. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Edwards. Edwards got his second bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Puts up a deep 3. And that one's good. McGrady.
And look, when someone is shooting from that distance, it makes it very difficult on the defense.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Leslie. And it's Tyler Hero in for Wilkins. Orlando also making some changes. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Thorpe. Jones comes in for Carter. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Anthony Simons. And so in the game for the Magic, Jones is out there with Barnes. Then it's Gilbert Arenas. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Orlando leading. 54 seconds left in the first half of the game. McGrady against Hero. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Well, you love to see him put it on the floor, go right at the defense. Great job capitalizing on the attack.
And stolen by Williamson. Hero finds Adebayo. Outside Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And the turnover again by Orlando. It's Edwards on the wing. McGrady covering. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Los Angeles leads by just 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Gilbert Arenas, what a contribution.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Hero out there with Edwards. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Williamson in a power forward. Arenas with the bucket.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the Hibachi.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Wilkins up top. Guarded by Stoudemire. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Charity stripe shot. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Orlando trails by 4. McGrady with the ball. He's got 7. Into the lane. Just 5 on the clock. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Pulls up, high post. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. Wilkins in the post. He's against Stoudemire. Driving, it's Edwards. Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, and once again, we are reminded these are the best athletes in the world.
McGrady outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Out to Carter. McGrady outside. Arenas against Hero. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards, good.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. They trail by 9 points. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. On the inbound, and finished off by Robinson.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Los Angeles leading by 7. 1:03 left to play in the third. O'Neal kicks to Leslie. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Arenas passes to McGrady. Carter outside, shoots the three, and that's good. Vince Carter for 3.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
Here's Hero. He's got 8. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, you see the development of Simons, reading the game better.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Hero, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Richmond, it's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Los Angeles leading by 10. Williamson, the screen. Edwards drives in. Misses from close range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Simons. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Simons has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Orlando. Edwards against Richmond. Stripped it away. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Takes a 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Simons. Simons has gone 3 of 4 from distance. Only the one miss. Wow. Edwards can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Leslie with the steal, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, she was running the other way the moment they got the ball. She knew it was on her to make the effort there.
Orlando trails by 6. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. McGrady outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stoudemire. Sweet little floater.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's check in for Leslie. Wilkins comes in for Bradley Beal. And Hero subbed in for Maxey. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Gilbert Arenas. Stoudemire out there with Robinson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Edwards, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your star.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. O'Neal inside, headed by Stoudemire. The shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stolen by Robinson. Arenas goes in. Now Robinson. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Hero.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
And that one falls for Robinson.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Pressure-packed free throws, but he stayed calm and nailed it.
Outside Edwards. Now Williamson. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Fires the 3. Does not go in. Orlando trails by 5. Right side Arenas. Now Carter. From 12 feet. Rebounded by Edwards. Here's Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. O'Neal. Here's Edwards. Trying again. Robinson there for the rebound. Strong move off the glass.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Now Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Jumps up. Oh, the dunk.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Shoots the 3. Down it goes for 3.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Williamson with the block. Hero. And he does not hit. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they
Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. We'll watch Los Angeles in this one as they go up against the Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Williamson, Anthony Edwards out there with Hero. Then there's Dominique Wilkins, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. And for Atlanta, Al Farouk Amino is out there with Wilkins. Then there's Howard. Then there's Frazier, and it's Edwards in at the 2. Here's Frazier, up and in on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Edwards kicks to Hero, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Inside. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards with the stuff.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And it's Frazier with the ball for the Hawks. Pass to Aminu. Wilkins with it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williamson right side. Here's Hero. And it's Dominique Wilkins with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Wilkins outside. For 3, Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And by no means does Edwards take a lot of corner threes, but he will knock them down from there.
Wilkins surveying the defense. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Derek Favors checked in for Atlanta. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the 3. That was a high-level pass.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Looking to end the run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
And so Hero will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Wilkins outside. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Edwards' shot is good.
Well, that's a great delivery. Knows where her open teammate is and puts it on the money.
For 3, Edwards. And Shaq pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hero passes to Reese. Outside, O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's Favors. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
Hero against Wilkins. Hero kicks to Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Wilkins outside. .26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Basket good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hero kicks to Edwards. Pass to Shaq. Back to Edwards. Here's Reese. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Well, we always talk about ending quarters well. You can't do it much better.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks. And the coaches want this from Bill. Play aggressive, force your way to the strike.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Wilkins, and he banks in the layup. Wilkins has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Maxey kicks to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
The Atlanta trails by 9. Here's Free. Still yet to score. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Maxey. The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Los Angeles now. Maxey looking it over. Wilkins against Carter. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Maxey against Free. Wilkins outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Wilkins has got the lead back up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Outside Wilkins. Aminu kicks to Wilkins. Carter with a screen on Wilkins. Clock at 6. Wilkins against Wilkins. And it's sent back by Wilkins.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Maxey into the lane.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight reel effort there by Maxey.
Frazier against Maxey. Pass to Aminu. Back to Frazier. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Edwards. Kessler screen on Edwards. Clock at 4. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Edwards inside. Frazier covering. Here's Max. Oh, look at that.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Misses the jumper. And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Williamson with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Atlanta making a switch here. For Atlanta, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's Maxey. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. There's the pick. From deep three-point land, Edwards on target, drills it from way out there.
Well, this is something Edwards continues to work on. He knows how dangerous he can be when he's hitting from deep.
Hero against Edwards. It's Wilkins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Anthony Edwards.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That's tipped. Kicks it out to Maxey. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get the rebound. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Al Farouk Amino is out there with Howard. Then it's Wilkins. Then there's Edwards. And it's Frazier in at point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Clock at 2. The shot by Wilkins, no good. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. Pass to Wilkins. Here is Howard. Stolen by Hero. Williamson left side. Out to Edwards. Hero on the wing. Defended by Wilkins.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Hero's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Edwards passes to Frazier. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
The Atlanta trails by 12. Outside Wilkins. Back to Frazier. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Hero looking around. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 7 points.
Well, we know Hero is more than capable of hitting those. He's got limitless range.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Frazier drops them both.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Using that momentum on the drive to great effect. Now that's a dunk.
For 3, Edwards. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Edwards passes to Williamson. Back to Edwards. Wilkins outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hero. Over in the corner, Edwards. They grab their own miss. Williamson. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive verdict.
The shot by Wilkins, no good. The Atlanta trails by 12. Frazier, the pass to Wilkins. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
Derek Favors checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Favors. Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 9 points here in the second half.
And how about Hero's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Edwards passes to Howard. No good on that one. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's O'Neal. Out to Edwards. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. O'Neal is doubled. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Shaq. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring now. He's emerged as an elite player.
The Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he makes the first.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Hero. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Tyrese Maxey. Williamson out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from 3-point land.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Williamson. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
The Atlanta trails by 15. Edwards looking it over. Great D that time from Beal. Edwards finds Maxey. Up top, Adebayo. Kicks it out to Williamson. Going inside, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, if Zion gets a runway, nothing is going to stop him.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Anthony Edwards. How do you like that?
Well, there he goes, getting some elevation and scoring 2 loud points.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Hawks, Howard's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wilkins comes in for Morris, and it's Frazier in for Free. And then for Los Angeles, O'Neal's check in for Adebayo. Wilkins comes in for Beal, and it's Tyler Hero in for Maxey. Hero there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 15. Wilkins outside. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Whoa!
Gracious.
Well, my goodness, I think he was looking to tear the rim off its hinges. Look out.
He takes it in. Rejected by Hero. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Aminu down low. Working on Williamson. Knocks down the 3.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Hero got it to go off the glass.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Williamson there for the rebound. And so Hero will bring it up for L.A. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal. No good on the layup.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Hero there for the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 16. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Carter against Adebayo. Pass to Free. Back to Carter. From the arc. Sinks the triple. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Boston. Now here's Maxey. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Free. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Knocks down the step back J. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends, Greg. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. Zion Williamson is out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. They've got Dunn. Wallace out there with Wallace. Then it's Jones. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jones. Down low. And Wallace slams it in.
And that's how you run a pick and roll. The defense has to be on its toes when he's in that set.
Hero against Wallace. Wilkins surveying the defense. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards. And Jones sends it back.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents.
There's Hero with the 3. Now here's Dunn. Outside, Jones. We're about 1 minute into the first. Out to the wing. Here's Cousins. And he gets it to go.
Someone no defender wants to deal with in the paint. Cousins is a handful.
Hero passes to Wilkins. And stolen by Dunn. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Wallace outside. No good with the triple. And here's Los Angeles. 4-point game.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
And here is Dunn. Pass to Wallace. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Now here's Cousins. Defended by Shaq. Nifty move. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And pushing it up. Here's Lawson. Oh, man. Wow.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's Dunn. Outside, Jones. To the left wing. Dunn outside. And Dunn with the slam.
And how about Cousins' passing ability? For a big, he shares the wealth as well as anybody out there.
Hero finds Edwards. Williamson left side. Wallace goes in. Great D that time from Hero. And here is Los Angeles now.
Oh, look at that! That's just unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
Done against Hero. To the wing on the left. Here's Cousins. And it's good. 2 points. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to try to keep Cousins out of the paint. Shoots a high percentage from there. Uses that big body to his advantage.
So both teams changing it up here. Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Done against Maxey. Wallace outside. High post Cousins. Over Shaq. No good from Cousins.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, well, that's on the defense. They got to put out a little more effort to keep that from happening.
Done against Maxey. Dunn passes to Cousins. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Shaq passes to Reese. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Pass to Keenan. Here's Wallace. Here's Cousins. Guarded by O'Neal. With 1 on the clock. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They lead by... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Dunn passes to McGinnis. Shoots over Johnson. McGinnis' shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 4. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Here's Maxey. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Here's Wilkins. Maxey kicks to Beal. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Wallace, the pass to Dunn. Pass to McGinnis. Dunn with a screen on Williamson. Dunn kicks to Malone. 2 on the clock. Over Edwards. And it's Malone missing. And here's Los Angeles. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Wilkins passes to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Malone. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Dunn. He gets it in there. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Dunn passes to McGinnis. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. And here's Malone outside. Wilkins pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Dunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Maxey. This is his first free throw of the game.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
Shaq is checked in for Los Angeles. Tyler Hero comes in for Maxey. We've got Wallace. Dunn is out there with Herbert Jones. Then there's Wallace, and it's Cousins in at the center position. Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Anthony Edwards out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Williamson in at the power forward. Wilkins dishes to Williamson. Hero on the wing. Rebound by Wallace.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Wallace finds Dunn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He hits the second from the line. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
DeMarcus Cousins out there with Wallace. Then there's Wallace. Then there's Dunn. And it's Jones in at the 2. So with Paul on the bench. Here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Anthony Edwards out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 spot. Edwards' shot is good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Cousins. It's tipped. And they double up Cousins. From 17 feet out. Dunn misses.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Wallace attacking. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles leading by 15. Wilkins in the high post. Wallace is there. The shot by Wilkins, no good. Dunn outside. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Jones. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Pass to Cousins. Shoots over O'Neal. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Hero against Jones. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Dunn passes to Cousins. To the middle. And then Cousins with the dunk.
This is a vintage performance from Boogie. The big fella putting pressure on him every single trip down the floor.
Hero passes to Williamson. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left to play in the third. Here's Reese driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And Los Angeles leads by 19. Dunn passes to Wallace. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist in this one. Edwards against Jones. Edwards passes to Reese. It's good.
Well, that is where Reese wants the ball, in the paint, where she can use her size.
Stolen. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Outside, Jones. Cousins against Shaquille O'Neal. Dunn outside. Good. Dunn's got 7.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Hero passes to Wilkins. Wallace against Hero. Outside, Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
26 seconds left in the third. Dunn left side. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McGinnis with the screen on Maxey. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Dunn. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The drive by Beal. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Edwards got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles. Done with it. Pass to McGinnis. And stolen by Maxey. Intercepted. Wallace left side. Dunn kicks to Malone. And yes, it's good.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Outside, Maxey. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
O'Neal's checked in for Leslie. Pass to Jones. On the wing, Wallace. Back to Jones. McGinnis with a screen on Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Great D that time from Edwards. Los Angeles leading by 22. Dunn is out there with Herbert Jones. Then it's McGinnis. Then there's Wallace. And it's Keenan in at the 4 slot. Out to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Done against Maxey. It's Jones on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Pass to McGinnis from the corner and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, look, you can't let shooters get their feet set. You have to run him off the catch.
Spins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team. A selfless young player.
Maxey hits them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Wallace dishes to Cousins. Wallace, the pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. And here's Los Angeles. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Williamson is screen on Wallace. Edwards passes to O'Neal. Count the basket. O'Neal's got his first points of the game.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Wallace looking for an opening. Cousins with a screen for Wallace. Driving to the basket. Williamson with the block.
Great timing by Zion. Met him near the rim.
Out to Edwards. Williamson outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Fires from 18, and the jumper falls for him.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
To the inside, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. Back to Dunn. Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Williamson. From deep, Maxey. The offensive rebound, O'Neal. Dunn against Maxey. Clock at 6. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Wallace outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team. We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Dominique Wilkins out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hero into the 1. And for Orlando, Gilbert Arenas is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Robinson. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wilkins. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Driving the lane, Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
I love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Wilkins setting the pick for Edwards. Rebound by the Magic. Robinson with it. Wilkins picks him up. Robinson dishes to McGrady. Pass to Stoudemire. It's stolen by Wilkins. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Shaq. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, that's a couple of tough points right there. That was a battle inside.
One-on-one fast break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Williamson. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
And this young man is talented. Stoudemire already showing he has a reliable mid-range jumper.
Tries the spin move. Edwards against Arenas. Here's Hero. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Edwards against McGrady. Stoudemire with the screen on Edwards. Here's McGrady. O'Neal with the rebound. Williamson kicks to Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Thorpe's checked in. Here's Edwards. Oh, that's blocked.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board. Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. For 3, Wilkins knocks down the 3 ball. Wilkins has got 5 now.
And his ability to affect a game goes way up when he's knocking down shots from three-point range.
Robinson a screen on Wilkins. A shot by McGrady, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Outside, Hero. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The kick out to Wilkins. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And she draws the defender in, and then a great pass on the kick out.
McGrady outside. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hero. No good from Arenas.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the left side wing. Reese the pass to Wilkins. Stolen by Robinson. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Magic have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's the screen from deep. Maxey, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Arenas kicks to Richmond. Pass to Gilmore. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. And here's Wilkins from the arc.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Thorpe. And so the ball is out of bounds. Wilkins touched it last. Here's Richmond. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Williamson with it, and Simons picks him up defensively.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Magic. It's a 10-point game. The shot by Carter, nobody around. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Stolen by Carter. From outside the arc. Wilkins gets the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 10. And stolen by Simon. Vince Carter on the wing. Connects from three-point range. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Beal. The kick out to Wilkins. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Carter against Wilkins, and stolen by Williamson. And here we go.
What a vicious jam. I'm not even sure she can believe she pulled that off.
And stolen by Maxey. Pass to Wilkins. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Here's McGrady. That's in there. Carter with the assist. McGrady's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Heat check. It's amazing how many guys can shoot it consistently from way past the line these days.
Here's Wilkins, and it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Stoudemire outside. Arenas against Hero. Shot clock at 6. from the baseline. Arenas misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Arenas against Hero. And a wide open look for Arenas. Another miss by Orlando. It's Wilkins with the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. O'Neal's checked in for Los Angeles. And McGrady drops them both.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
They've got Carter. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Robinson. In at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Stoudemire with a screen on Hero. And stolen by Williamson. Down low, here's Edwards. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And Los Angeles leads by 16. Hero against Arenas. Outside Robinson. Robinson a screen on Wilkins. Here's McGrady. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Wilkins in at the 3. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Orlando trails by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Arenas. McGrady against Edwards. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Shot clock at 3. Stolen by Hero. Here's Wilkins, and he slams it down right on top of Amare.
Well, the quick hands of Tyler Hero on full display there.
Here is Arenas. Pass to McGrady. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Hero scanning the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. First one falls for him.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor, He can drive, he can pass, and he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
McGrady outside. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Outside, Edwards. Pass to O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Shaq's got his second bucket.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
McGrady against Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And McGrady drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Hero passes to Wilkins. Back to Hero. Good on the triple. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he is so good from deep. Hero puts up high percentages on high volume.
Outside, Arenas lets it go from the wing, and he drops that one in. Arenas has got 6.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Hero kicks to Wilkins. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Outside Wilkins. Here's the 3. Arenas with the defensive effort. Orlando trails by 19. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here's Hero. And it's blocked.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
Thorpe, he checked in for Orlando. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Leslie, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. 1:05 left to play in the third. On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Hero. Arenas can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 18. Driving in.
Off the running start. Good stuff from her there.
Hero against Arenas. Pass to Robinson. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Arenas has got his 4th assist in this one.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Wilkins. 5 to shoot. Outside Beal. Over Richmond. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And Los Angeles leads by 20.
And the whole floor is open for Beal. He has the mechanics to make a shot from just about anywhere.
Outside, Maxey fires the 3. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. To the middle, here's McGrady. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for L.A. Kicks it out to Williamson. Maxey against McGrady. Leslie passes to Maxey. Here's Edwards. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Richmond for three, drains the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Orlando trails by 19. Three-pointer, Simons. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Here's Beal driving in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the sea on that possession.
Simons with the ball. McGrady outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. McGrady's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, off-ball readiness is key to a good offense. He was prepared to take the shot the moment he got the ball.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Shack's checked in for Leslie. Wilkins comes in for Beal. And it's Tyler Hero in for Maxey. They've got Robinson. Carter out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Arenas in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Carter outside. He drills the three.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Los Angeles leading by 15, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Arenas against Hero. Now here's Arenas. Tight defense on him. Edwards against McGrady. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Williamson there for the rebound. McGrady's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. Edwards with it. And Arenas picks him up defensively.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
For three. The putback. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Another chance. And that one's good. Wilkins. Wilkins has got 20 points.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Dominique Wilkins.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Hero finds Wilkins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Orlando trails by 19. To the paint. Here's Simons. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Maxey. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Bounce pass, Simons. Richmond against Beal, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 51 seconds left in the game. Maxey passes to Beal. Inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Simons, the pass to Barnes. Back to Simons. Thorpe with a screen on Maxey. And it's Simons missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From downtown, and Maxey with the basket on the assist by Adebayo.
Well, the classics still work. He proves it there by making a successful inside-out play.
Richmond outside. This one for three. Stolen away. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So with Paul on the bench, here's the five for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, Williamson out there with Wilkins. Then there's Edwards. And it's Hero in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, Wiggins is out there with Zach Edey. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Nash. And it's SGA in at the two spot. That one drops for him.
What an intelligent set there to get himself some room for the shot.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he's such a strong player. When you hit Zion, you're usually going to take the worst of it.
Barrett against Hero. Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room. That one doesn't go. Shaq with some nice D. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Edey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Edwards, that's good.
Look, if Edwards is hitting that shot, there's not much you can do defensively to stop it.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's the floater. That one good for 2.
Refusing to back down. They put the contact on him, and he just ignored it.
And he jams it with authority.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edey controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Hero against Nash. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Count it. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Hero. The layup off target.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
SGA kicks to Barrett. Pass to Wiggins. Now Edey. And the layup's good off the glass. Edey's got 6.
Boy, Edey has a big presence in the paint. I like what he did there.
And the Raptors with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Fox in for Barrett. Los Angeles making a switch here. Maxey into the lane. Over in the corner, Hero hands it from downtown. Hero's got his second basket.
Short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Nash puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Putting it on a string with that dribble drive.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Fox. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
That one goes. Count it. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Maxey passes to Edwards. There's the triple. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Thompson dishes to Nash. Fox looking it over. It's stolen by Edwards. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And one of the many ways Maxey could hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
A big-time effort for Zach Edey, providing a lot of energy for the Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm.
Wow, hammering it in.
Look out. Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Here's Murray. Out to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific
shot creator.
Maxey with the block.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
And that one's good. Beal.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive position.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Down low, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Spins. Maxey kicks to Leslie. And she gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And the Raptors making a change here. That's good from Leslie. Toronto trails by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Olynyk, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now a veteran in this league, Olynyk has carved out a nice role for himself thanks to his hustle and versatile skill set. And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins in the post. Edwards there to the inside. Here's Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Get ready to bang inside when you're playing Thompson.
The kick out to Wilkins. Off target with his 3. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1. Barrett wide open. He fires. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And this is encouraging for sure. The more Barrett works on expanding his range, the more difficult he becomes to defend.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And here is Los Angeles now. Pass to Leslie. Here's Williamson. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Edwards finds Hero. Wiggins with the rebound. And it's the Raptors ball. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, what a great target Zion makes for on the lob. Nobody's going to get to the ball except him.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Pass to SGA. Here's Wiggins. Back to SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Los Angeles making a switch here. SGA's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Hero's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Rejected by Hero. Pass to Leslie. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taken to the sky. What an incredible dunk.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And here's Nash. Pass to SGA. 3 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles leads by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Zach Edey out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Barrett, and it's Nash in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Good on both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Wilkins. Good on the three-point shot. Wilkins has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Hero. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's SGA. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
To the middle, Edey with the steal. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, if you're going to foul Edey, you better wrap him up. He's got the strength and size to play through the whistle.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Hero kicks to O'Neal. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Check his screen on Nash. And here's Edwards from the arc. Toronto trails by 4. Here's Wiggins. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you know, it's funny, but young Zach Edey has already established himself as one of the best offensive rebounders in this league.
O'Neal sets the screen for Edwards. Good on the triple. Edwards got 6.
Well, good job there getting to his spot. That was a good-looking 3.
Nash the pass to SGA. Just 4 to shoot. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Hero against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Edwards.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And a wide open look for SGA. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Timeout.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Olynyk, he's checked in for Edey. Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing, here's Leslie. Los Angeles with another miss. Toronto trails by 3. Dort wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And stolen by Nash. Pass to Thompson. Back to Barrett. Down low. Goes up with it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Maxey passes to Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nash with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Left side Wilkins. Olynyk with the steal. Doesn't go that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Los Angeles on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just one on the basket from Thompson.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring. Close in the paint.
Pass to Leslie. Now Beal. From deep, Maxey connects from three-point range. And Los Angeles leads by 4.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Oh, clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We've got Williamson. Bradley Beal is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Kicks it out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
It's stolen by Edwards. Adebayo with the ball. Now SGA defending. Stolen by Dort. Here's Wiggins. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Raptors. Edey's checked in for Tristan Thompson. R.J. Barrett comes in for Clark. And it's Nash in for Dort. And then for Los Angeles, Shaq's checked in for Adebayo. Wilkins comes in for Beal. And it's Tyler Hero in for Maxey. Toronto trailing. SGA! That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Edwards slashing inside.
Well, at the rim, Edie's the guy you have to get past. No chance there. Got it.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Wilkins in the post. SGA defending. Williamson outside. 6 to shoot. And the layup is off.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
SGA. And get the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, O'Neal. O'Neal is double. Here's Edwards. The long shot, no good. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 4th. Does not go. And here is Los Angeles now. Now Hero. Williamson outside. And that's in there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Edie with a screen on Hero.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and it's one that Shea has mastered.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both good from the line that time.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hero. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, what a finish!
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
A three-pointer. Good.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Hero against SGA. It's in.
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Misses the 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble a game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish.